Yo, what up, guys? I'm finally back. I'm planning on uploading more towards Christmas. And today in Five Nights at 82, I'm going to test out the new Christmas units. I'm going to test out the new Christmas units. So, you see I have the Frostman Sir Withered Bonnie. I have the Conductor Toy Freddy, the Movie Director Freddy, the Scrooge Freddy, and the Mrs. Claus Toy Chica. I do not have any other Christmas units, so I literally can't showcase the Santa Freddy. But let's just go into some of the Christmas in this, and we'll test them out. So let's get started. Okay, we are in the first match. We are in the first game now. Our cheapest unit, that can actually damage is the Conductor, which I cannot place. So we're gonna have to skip a wave. Also, the new Conductor is line AoE. Love that, you know. Alright, let's go. Let's place him down. 7 seconds. 7. That's actually foul. That is foul. Actually foul. Maybe just because of the match I'm playing. That is foul. 7 second cooldown. That is, you know, that's like, can this guy attack? He doesn't. Does he attack? He actually doesn't. What's his passive? Oh, so this guy's a booster. This guy is a booster. Okay, yeah, we're going into Christmas Endless. This is atrocious. This is just bad. This is atrocious. We're going into Christmas Endless. Then we'll actually be able to test out these units. Actually, you know what? We are going to do this no matter what, actually. Because I'm going to equip my handy-dandy Paper Pals. Yeah, let's equip Paper Pals as the starter. You know, I honestly should have brought Paper Pals from the start. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Okay. Right, now we should be able to, you know, get this shit done. That was really bad. I should have took it into advance on how much we're gonna start off with. Because, you know. So when the match starts, we're gonna place down the shiny Paper Pals, and then we are going to do... Okay, let's place down the Paper Pals. Let's place down the Paper Pals. Okay, there we go. And, like, you can't even kill him. This is... Alright, let's place on the Conductor. So, the Conductor Freddy... Alright, Circle Splash. So the Conductor Freddy spawns these little trains with 133 health. Not that good, actually. You can place on 3 of them, though. So, like, it's decent overall. Also, I love that attack animation. That is really fucking cool. Love that. I love that. That is a really cool attack animation. Then we have the movie director, which the movie director's buffs. Okay, so if I sell the movie director, okay, so if I place him, so let me read off your passives again. Let me read your passives again. This boosts the damage of the unit with the highest damage number in range by 25%. So, okay, so you noticeably have the highest DPS here. So if I upgrade you, okay. That is really weird. So then we have the Mrs. Claus Toy Chica. Oh, so she just shoots a shotgun at him doing cone. Oh, so she's cone AoE. She's cone. Okay. Then we have the secret. This guy. Oh, you can't place him there. So you are also Splash. And he actually does pretty decent damage. But if you place him like over here, that's still not that bad, actually. Not bad damage at all. You can place on 2 of them. I might actually run this guy. What are your passives? This unit summons snow bonnies around itself, cap of 3 that provide 1 to 2 falling buffs to itself, 10% damage and range increase, 15% slowing to all enemies in range. While a snow bonnie is present, attacks freeze enemies for 1 second. So, snow bonnies. Okay, these are the snow bonnies. So these are probably the snow bonnies, right? Okay. This is actually a pretty good update. Let's upgrade them, maybe. Just upgrade them as much as we can. Okay, you do not do bad damage at all. Really good secret. The hell? That's a really good secret right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna play again because we still need to go over the Scrooge Freddy. Scrooge Freddy's gonna be the last one we do, and then now we're gonna end the video off there. I'm gonna end off the video there, like after this match, and we test out the Scrooge Freddy. Okay, place down the paper. There we go. Okay. So paper pals are now down. Let's just place down the paper as many paper pals as we can. It's like as many as we can place. Like they just all die. Until we can then place down Scrooge. Which actually we can already place him down. Okay. So okay, minus Springlock and 441 damage every 4.8 with a DPS of 92. Let's place down the okay. We're just gonna let's place down the Mrs. Claus over here just in case shit gets through. It's looking like stuff's gonna get through here. So I'm not sure if this is like Springlock ain't the best trait for him. But like this guy does. What is your passive? Ghost of Christmas Past and Future. All attacks from this unit inflict Darkfire. Darkfire does 23% of this unit's damage per tick for 2 seconds. Okay. Let's upgrade you. Alright. Damage-wise, this unit, you know, kind of lacks damage. You know, the Secret is arguably doing better. You know, because, like, the secret Bonnie that I have, it has no trait, and yet it's doing, wait, let me check. 350. This one has spring lock, and like, you can place on 3 of them, which definitely says something. You can place on 2 of the secret, 3 of the nightmare. That is just like, that's got to prove something, right? You could place on 2 of the Mrs. Claus Chica as well, which kind of confuses me, you know? Because, like, oh, look, the conductor, you know, the conductor's pretty good. You're gonna want Haywire on him, though. For sure, you're gonna for sure want Haywire. I mean, 7-second cooldown, just atrocious. So, like, yeah, you're definitely gonna want Haywire on him, if anything. And 833 damage every 3.8, not the best. It's not the best at all. I mean, Mrs. Claus Toy Chica, like, again, it's cone AoE. That's really good. And it's actually pretty decent for a mythic. You know, probably the best mythic in the game right now. I would expect it to be. You know? And like I kind of expect it to. We're gonna place on the Bonnie. We're gonna place on one of these Bonnies, you know? I'm just gonna throw him down. I'm just gonna upgrade him. I'm just gonna upgrade one of these Bonnies a little bit. You know, yeah, this... I'm not sure if this is just me. I just don't think this Scrooge Freddy's really that good. You know, maybe I'm missing something, but, like, he's not that good in my opinion. He's kind of mid, you know? You know, maybe I'm just not catching a hold of his passive, and his passive's actually doing quite a bit more. Maybe he's just not made for big crowds. Or maybe it's just because his cooldown's long, you know, that could definitely be it. But, like, I just don't feel like the Scrooge Freddy. The best one here, in my opinion, for sure, either Frostmancer or the Conductor, for sure. You know, both these units, really good. Both of these, you know, Director's a really good booster. If you like good high damage units. It's just because, like, I don't have him fed up, you know? It's because, like, I just don't feed him. Just don't feed up the units. It could always be that, you know? But, yeah, that's practically all this video was. It was just, like, showcase of some of the new Christmas units. And actually, we might be able to muster in the Santa Freddy real quick. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed to get a Santa Freddy. So let's just take him off. Yeah, there we go. We got the Santa Freddy. So, okay, he is 450 to place. He might actually be the best starter. Okay, we're just going to equip him, run him real quick, you know, then, yeah, we're actually going to end off the video. Alright, we're going to do game 2 this time. Alright, and then we're going to place on the Santa Freddy. Let's hope Santa Freddy's actually good. You know? You wouldn't want a bad unit. You wouldn't want a bad epic, you know? Definitely not Shiny Paper Pals being better. Alright. We are in the match. And let's place him, like, here. We're gonna place him here. Okay. 65 damage. And he's Splash. Okay, he's Splash. He throws candy canes at him. You could place 2 of them. What is it with these units that only having 2 placement? Like, these units have, like, some passive? This unit has no passives. This unit has no passive. Okay, he's passiveless. Although, he is holding his own on this. He's very shockingly holding his own. Which shocks me a lot, actually. I was not expecting an epic unit to hold his own on this at all. You know, mostly because, like, you know, it's an epic. It only has 3 upgrades. It has 3 upgrades. What is its max DPS? 50 DPS. Okay. No passive. 50 DPS. You know, I mean, Yeah, we're gonna have to place on a conductor at least. Like, this is just not good. Maybe it's just me, but like, you know, conductor having 3 placement and the epic and the mythic and the secret having 2 just doesn't make any sense to me. Because conductor seems to be actually the best one here. Maybe the Frostmancer is a bit better, but like, I don't really have a part in saying that, because, So, yeah, overall these units are pretty decent. I'm gonna go back to the lobby, though. So, yeah, I would say Santa Freddy's like 6 out of 10, decent. The Mythic, like 6.5. The Secret, actually shockingly good, 8 out of 10. Scrooge Freddy, I'd give a 7.5 to an 8.5. Give the Conductor a 9.5. Really love the Conductor Freddy. And then the Movie Director is a pretty decent booster, so I'd throw him at like a 8.5 to 9 out of 10 range. So you guys might disagree with my rating, all that. I don't really care, to be honest. So this is just my rating of these units, and I'll see you guys in the next one.